morning and welcome to another edition of the program Corporate Governance Platform right here on 89.7 FM, brought to you by the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria, ICSAN. I am Funmi Omoburiu. ICSAN is a leading recognized professional body in Nigeria that is dedicated to enhancing the status and practice of corporate governance and public administration. Let me also remind you that ICSAN is the only professional body that's authorized in Nigeria to conduct examinations leading to the qualification of chartered secretaries and administrators. Today on the program, we will be looking at the chairman's responsibilities as the leader of the board. The chairman's responsibilities as the leader of the board. I have my guests seated in the studio. Our speaker for the day is Mrs. LYNDA ONEFELI, FCIS, Council Member, ICSAN. She's Principal Partner, Veritas Solicitors. She's also Chairman, Association of Professional Bodies of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter. Good morning, Mrs. ONEFELI.
Good morning, Fumi.
All right, thank you for joining us on the program this morning. And we also have right here, Mr. Kayode Ketefe, who is Head of Research, ICSAN. Good morning, Mr. Ketefe.
Good morning, Fumi. Good morning to you all, our listeners.
And also right here is Niyi Iweche, who is Head of Training, ICSAN. Good morning, Niyi.
Good morning. Good morning, Fumi.
All right, thank you for joining us. All right, we're going to take this message and we'll be right back.
Hey, Obinna, good to see you. You look so worried. Is everything all right? I'm having serious issues in my company, balancing the interests of my company's many stakeholders like shareholders, management, customers, financiers, government, and communities giving us a problem. That has to do with corporate governance. Exactly. Then you need to get in touch with ICSAN.
ICSAN?
Yeah, Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria, ICSAN. They provide you with seasoned and top-ranking professionals trained to uphold the standards of corporate governance and efficient operations. You can also get in touch with
ICSAN.
If you want to become a chartered secretary and administrator, contact
ICSAN
by visiting the website
www.icsan.org
or call 009 06 601 69.
ICSAN,
the hub of governance professionals.
All right, ICSAN, definitely the hub of governance professionals. And like I said earlier, we're looking at the chairman's responsibilities as the leader of the board. Mrs. ONEFELI is our speaker this morning. So let's begin this way. What are the basic roles of the chairman of the board of directors?
Thank you, Fumi. The Nigerian Code of Corporate Governance 2018 provides for the roles of the chairman of the board of directors. Principle 3 particularly charges the chairman with the responsibility of providing overall leadership of the company and the board. It also charges the chairman with the responsibility of eliciting constructive participation of all members of the board of directors to facilitate an effective direction by the board. Also, Principle 3.4 lists some other roles that the chairman will be expected to perform, and some of them are chairing the meetings, board meetings, and the meetings of the company, general meetings of the company. He also charges the chairman with ensuring that the board and its committee are properly constituted with individuals, with persons with the requisite relevant skills, with relevant competences, and also relevant experience that would add value to the company. He also charges the chairman with to ensure that the meetings of the board are conducted in an effective manner. He also charges the director with induction of new directors. He also charges the chairman with taking a lead role in the assessment, which this is very important, with the assessment, improvement, and development of the board. I mean, amongst others, there are quite a number. Also, though not contained in the code, but the chairman has the responsibility of setting the ethical tone for the board and of course, for the company, amongst so many others.
Okay. Now, in what ways are these roles different from those of the managing director?
Okay. The chairman is a by the code, the chairman should be a non-executive director, while the managing director is an executive director. So as the chairman is not involved in the day-to-day running of the company, while the managing director is involved in the day-to-day running of the company. The chairman leads the board, and the board has an oversight function over the management. The managing director leads the management team who run the company, and then the board, led by the chairman, oversees the running of the company. There are so many, there are so many areas in which they differ. Their roles differ, but also the managing director develops and proposes the group strategies and policies for the board's consideration, while the chairman ensures that those policies, if adopted by the board, that they are carried out, amongst others too.
Okay, so what are the likely consequences if a board is headed by an incompetent or overbearing chairman?
Well, ma'am, when I started, I said that the chairman, one of the roles of the chairman is to elicit constructive participation of all directors. And when you have a chairman who is overbearing or incompetent, I mean, from the question alone, an incompetent chairman, that tells you that if you have somebody at the helm directing the company and he's incompetent, that already tells you the future of the company. Then when you have an overbearing chairman, that means the chairman is going to be his way or the highway. Now, that tells you that he's already failing in his duties, because he is charged with the duty of eliciting constructive participation of every director. And where he's overbearing, that means it is his own decisions and his own thoughts and plans that will play out in the company. However, a good chairman ensures that all board members, remember that he would have ensured that the board is constituted with competent, skillful, and experienced individuals based on the needs of the company. Now, he cannot afford to be overbearing, because these people, he has ensured that these are competent people. They have skills, they have things to bring to the board. So he has to ensure that each one contributes his own to the company, for the good of the company.
Okay, and now the code provides that the chairman of the board should be a non-executive director and not be involved in the day-to-day operations of the company. Now, why is this prescription ideal?
You know that, like we have said, that the principles of corporate governance it's very important in that it is entrenched in a company. And when we already said that the non-executive, the chairman does not participate in the day-to-day running of the company. And where you have the board led by the chairman who has oversight functions, and then you have the managing director who carries out the things. So it's basically to prevent conflict of interest, because the chairman needs to be independent so that he can carry out his oversight functions properly without hindrance.
Okay. Now, what are the roles of the chairman in relation to the board meetings and the general meetings?
Okay, so we had said earlier that the chairman is to chair the meetings, right? So his roles are to make sure that each meeting, be it board meeting, be it the general meeting, that they are planned, effective, and conducted effectively, that they are conducted in accordance to the articles of that company in an orderly manner, in an efficient manner. And that he also, I think I had mentioned this point several times earlier, he has to ensure that all the directors contribute effectively, and that the outcome of the meeting he ensures that they are implemented.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. ONEFELI. Mr. Niye, let me come to you for some announcements at this time.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. ICSAN Trainee Certification Course 2020. We have this course coming up. It's a 4-day course. We have this Friday and Saturday, that's 13th and 14th of November, and also on the 20th and 21st of November 2020. And this course is a motivated specialized training that has been carefully packaged to build capacity in charter secretaries and other governance professionals who intend to explore the inner provision of the 2018 NCCG code. And this training will prepare chartered secretaries, company secretaries, firms of lawyers, chartered accountants interested in conducting this evaluation for the employers and clients to acquire the relevant knowledge and skills to carry out their assignment. And the benefit of this attending this course of this training is it empowers participants in terms of knowledge to conduct evaluation and techniques required to do a good job. Aside getting the official recognition, a certified trainer by ICSAN, and for inquiries and registration, because we are still accepting registration for this course, you can contact Ujiji on 080 2378 3043 or membership@icsan.org. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Ketefe.
Thank you very much, Fumi. The next announcement is on the forthcoming 2020 Annual Conference of the Institute. ICSAN 2020 Annual Conference and Luncheon holds November 19 to 20. The Institute is scheduled to hold our 2020 Annual Conference and Luncheon on Thursday 19th and Friday 28th November 2020. The plenary session of the conference will hold on Thursday 19th November 2020, while fellowship induction and luncheon will hold on Friday November 20, 2020. The theme of the annual conference is entrenching the right governance framework for economic development and sustainability. This general theme also has 3 sub-themes. The 3 sub-themes are: 1, the new normal, emerging trends in corporate governance and its implication on business continuity. 2, digitalization and cybersecurity, impact on businesses. 3, the revised Companies and Allied Matter Act 2020, opportunities for company secretaries. By virtue of the restriction of mass gathering by the authorities as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, delegates and participants shall be attending either in person or virtually. Venue of the physical meeting is Shell Hall, Muson Center, Odinkon, Lagos. The targeted participants at this conference are charter secretaries, company secretaries, captains of industries, managing directors of organizations and companies, registrars, compliance officers, chief financial directors, political analysts, legal officers, and indeed all those governance professionals. Participation fee is 50,000 naira. However, for those who will be participating virtually, there is a discount. They will be paying 40,000 naira. For more information, please contact Florence on 080-90-660-022. Let me take that again. 080-90-660-022. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ketefe. And that's program this morning, Corporate Governance Platform, right on Eco 89.7 FM, brought to you by the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria. Big thank you to my guests this morning, Mrs. LYNDA ONEFELI, FCIS, Council Member, ICSAN, Principal Partner, Veritas Solicitors. She's also Chairman, Association of Professional Bodies of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, and also Mr. Ni Iweje, Head of Training, ICSAN. In like manner, Mr. Kayode Ketafe is Head of Research, ICSAN. Corporate Governance Platform returns next week, Wednesday, 10:15 a.m. right on Equator 9.7 FM. I am Funmi Omoburio. Well, good morning and enjoy the rest of the day.
Hey, Obinna, good to see you. You look so worried. Is everything all right? I'm having serious issues in my company. Balancing the interest of my company's many stakeholders like shareholders, management, customers, financiers, government, and community is giving us a problem. That has to do with corporate governance. Exactly. Then you need to get in touch with ICSAN. ICSAN? Yeah, Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria. ICSAN. They provide you with seasoned and top-ranking professionals trained to uphold the standards of corporate governance and efficient operations. You can also get in touch with ICSAN if you want to become a chartered secretary and administrator. Contact ICSAN by visiting the website www.icsan.org or call 009 06 601 69. ICSAN, the hub of governance professionals.